Okay. Before my dog keeps barking that loud, I need to. Yes.
Yes.
Here we go. Here we go.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you again for being here, and we'll just uh without much taking much more time, I'll introduce you to a person that I know that has been getting prepared to train people, to take people to another level. Someone that takes pride into helping people grow, helping people become better at what they do. So I want to invite, originally from Dominican Republic, but living for many years in the United States, specifically in the city of New York. Please help me welcome Chris Rosario.
Humbly, I can say that when you introduce me that way, talking about the little bit of experience that I have, I feel humble to say that I have not finished yet, that we are committed to help a lot of people. And humbly, I don't think we made it yet to be a top presenter. I think we're learning every day. So thank you for, saying so many good things about me. But I think it's a lot of more roads for us to continue growing. So again, thank you for being here with us. And I just want to confirm that the audience is good and that the images are showing.
It's perfect. Perfect.
Perfect. So without further ado, let me go into the information right away. I am very confident that the information that we are about to share with you, it is not just accurate, but very up to date. It's attached to technology and today's economy. It's a lot of opportunities out there. So we also recognize that um, people is going to be exposed to more and more and more information about technology and new, you know, business and economic trends developing in the industry. But I am confident to say that this is um, very aggressive. It makes a lot of sense based on the way that it is designed. And I got this phone call, I think the first week or starting on December last month, meaning the information you're about to hear is brand new. It's less than 2 months old, but makes a lot of sense because we put together a blend and prior experiences, and we created 100% decentralized solidarity matrix that is, I believe, not just well designed, but I believe is good for our community and our people. So 100% decentralized just means a lot by me saying that. But before I had to say that we working together because solidarity means actually that working as a community, working on solidarity means on supporting each other. But we have a statement where we are basically sharing the entire mission that we have. We believe that there is no more powerful force in the universe than the human will. And think about individually, that is powerful. But collectively, that means a lot. When you have a group of people putting together energy in one direction, that becomes a powerful movement. So our mission is actually to create that movement with a solidarity economy that really makes us the engine, helps us to be first once in a lifetime. And we can improve not just individually as a professional, but also collectively as an institution. So I am very proud to share with you what I believe is a vehicle for us to change the lifestyle with so many people around the world. Before that, let me say that as a part of Genius Clubs, we are not over promising you with magical results. Actually, we are very clear to tell you that every result is depending on the individual capacity of promoting the community, of building their own results. So this can vary between one person to the next one a lot. But definitely we are eager and we are very motivated to teach you every step of the road on how to manage this unique movement. Before I continue, I'd like to clarify that this is a crowdfunding initiative created with a smart contract new technology as a vehicle. But the idea, you know, internally, it works like a crowdfunding, which is a legal movement authorized by the government of the United States, where they know the intention of people, just regular people like you and I, on putting together collectively a fund so we can use it for businesses, to buy businesses, to get loans from banks, and to get a little bit more acquisition power. But at the same time, the Security Exchange Commission modified that in a more aggressive way when they say, okay, why now also allowing this group of people to manage securities, to manage, what can I say, a financial movement in order for me to be more clear about it. But here you can do your own research. I just know that the MO or the mode of operation that we utilize is totally legal in the United States, meaning if we legal here, we definitely can operate in multiple countries. We are not utilizing cash or bank account or credit card or physical money to do this. That's why we refer to decentralization. We're talking about actually the blockchain. And you know that the blockchain is like this digital layer that actually um, confirm the validation of a ownership or also the validity of a asset. So this is like a big statement on what is the blockchain, but actually the blockchain is like a huge technology where millions of computers are connected around the world, meaning it's a lot more secure because it's not one person. That's why we said that it's unhackable, that it's immutable, and you cannot edit it. You cannot manage any transaction on the blockchain. Because so to do that, you got to go around millions of computers. A hacker can hack my account, can hack my email or my telephone, but not the entire blockchain. So in order for me to continue, I have to refer that we utilizing the Binance Smart Chains, which is a unique, a new network that also possess their own exchange and their own cryptocurrency denomination, where the native coin that we're utilizing here for operation is the BUSD. Okay, so the BUSD is actually a cryptocurrency utilized by Binance for transactions. But I had to clarify because people is asking me to do that. I need to clarify that Binance, as a blockchain, as an institution, they also charge a small fee for transactions. That has nothing to do with the BUSD that we use for each transaction that is free of charges, as soon as it's already in the Genius Club. But yes, I had to say, my apology, because I'm a little bit like under the weather. But I have to say that we utilize the BUSDs, but moving forward or fast forward, the way I used to say, let me explain how does the Genius Club works, how this unique algorithm is designed to perform. First of all, we have three characteristics. Number one, we have the follow me characteristic where you're going to be provided with a referral link for you to share with your potential future partners. So actually here, that referral link is bringing me to the second characteristic of the program, that it is that actually it has no expiration date. That referral link or that new um, community registration that you have is perpetually operating into the blockchain. No expiration date, no way that can be managed or changed. But the third characteristic is the one that really makes us unique in terms of this algorithm, of this strategy that we put together here. So the third characteristic, if you can read, it says unlimited automatic recycle. I'm going to explain it, but this makes this unique initiative, it made it unique. This is the best way I can describe it. So in order for me to explain to you how it works, I always do this. I always zoom my PowerPoint in a way that you get closer to the design. We have a 3x3 simple matrix. Notice that I don't say 3x3 matrix, because 3x3 is 9. If it's a matrix, 9x3 would be 27. By 3 would be 81. By 3 is going to be 243. So this is a simple 3x3, which is only 2 lines. And I want you to, reflect what I just said. It's only 2 lines. We don't have to move to another matrix. We don't have to complicate ourselves by building a downline or a perpetual matrix. No. Because of that third characteristic that I mentioned on recycling, you're going to understand how genius is this idea. So first to understand is that this matrix have 2 rows. First row, 3 spots. 1, 2, 3, right? But the second row is 3x3, 9. That's 9 spots. The good thing to understand here is that out of the second row, you will capitalize on 8 contributions of the community. 8. But the second line possesses 9 spots. So the number 9, what it does is it recycles, it gets your matrix back to 0. Look, how can I explain that more clearly? Let me explain it like this. Your sponsor, the person that invited you to be here with us, your sponsor provided you with a referral link. Correct. Now you register with a minimum of 5 BUSDs. And now you got your Genius Club community starting. But remember that this is an algorithm already programmed. It works the same 24 hours a day, 365 days an entire year, perpetually. Now listen to this. The first row, which is 1, 2, 3 spots, goes to your sponsor line. Not necessarily directly to your sponsor, because in some situations, it will go to the sponsor of your sponsor. But this 3 contribution goes back to your sponsor line, back to the upline organization or your superior organization into the matrix. Easy to understand, right? But remember this and keep this with you for life. As soon as somebody asks you how does this works, all you need to remember is this, how simple as it is. On the second row, I will get 8 contribution equal to my contribution in that matrix. It's the only thing you need to remember. If you forgot everything, just remember that you're going to get 8 contributions equally to your contribution. Also remember that the number 9 contribution in that second row is going to go back and reset your matrix, starting all over. Meaning, if it's going to back to 0, you have, again, those 3 spots open. And when those 3 spots are occupied, they go back to your sponsor superior line, right? The superior organization above you. But you also have to remember that you're going to get 8 contributions again. Number 9, reset and open a third recycle. That third recycle goes back to 3 and 9. And the number 9 goes to the number 4 recycle, and that continues to happen perpetually. I need you to understand this other fact. Every contribution, everyone, transfer 100% with integrity, no charges, no deduction, no withdrawal fee. It transfer 100% to your wallet. I need you to understand what I just said. 100% transfer to your wallet without any deductions. And when I say transfer, also this transfers automatically, instantaneously. Instantaneously. So if you notice, I repeat those meanings in a way that you understand it and you keep the message. Last but not least, let me remind you how the recycle works. This is what is happening. When you register, your upline already provided a referral link to you, and you occupy one spot in your binary, in your matrix under your upline organization. You occupy one spot, right? But when you recycle and you fill it up, that matrix, this is what is happening. Number 9, just buying a new spot in front of your upline with the same value. If you notice, you got a little point, like a green point or deal, occupying your front and your upline row. But if you notice, you have a purple new spot, which is the new matrix that you just opened, because number 9 just reset the matrix back to 0 to you in the same value. But we need to understand fairly that we only use BUSDs for registration and for payments. Every registration start up with 5 BUSDs. We choose BUSDs because it happened to be traded one by one with the US dollar. Meaning you got 5 BUSDs, you got $5. So no fluctuation, no way that your contribution will have a superior balance or a decreasing balance. It's always going to be equal to $1. So everyone over here, everyone registered with the minimum of 5 BUSDs. And like one of the members accustomed to say, 5 BUSDs equal $5 are not a risk of investment anywhere in the world. That's why we're sharing this opportunity with people in Africa, in London, in South America. And this, we believe, is a contribution to improve people's life around the entire world. On the levels of the matrix, we only have 9 levels. Please remember that. 9 levels. But the first level is 5 BUSDs. Now, let me clarify this. If you notice the 5 BUSDs, first organizational matrix right here, what do you see? You see 3 spots on the first row. We talk about that. You see 9 spots on the second row. We also talk about that. So this is how it works. You contribute 5 BUSDs to the community. That's your contribution. Now, those first 3 spots in your matrix, they're going to be occupied for people referred by you, for people not referred by you, but maybe by your upline. I need you to understand that. On the second row, you may have people, spill over from your upline superior organization. You're also going to have people there referred by you, but also you can have people over there referred by your organization. That's what we call a community-driven initiative. So the first row is 3 spots, mean 3 contributions equally to 5 BUSDs. That goes back to the superior organization and your sponsor line. You will not receive those contributions. Some people sometimes got a little awkward. So why not? Why if I bring Pedro, I'm not going to get paid from Pedro contribution? Let me ask you a question. Which of those 2 rows you prefer to get paid from? First 3, or you prefer to exchange those 3 and get paid 9 times? Now let me clarify this. When I refer on getting paid, I'm talking about those transactions transferred to your wallet by another contributor, by another community member. So your $5 are not earning interest. You are not buying a package. You're not doing anything like that. But 8 contributors in your second row times 5 equals 40. 8 contributions. Meaning your 5 multiplies like this. Because 8 community members will return each other. They're going to return those 5 BUSDs back to you. But it's 8 times. Number 9 goes back and recycle that matrix. I explained that to you. But what is important to understand here is the following. Now that you make $40, 40 BUSDs, out of $5 contribution, 5 BUSDs contribution, and every time that I refer to for BUSDs, you understand equal dollars. But we cannot refer to dollars because in Africa, when they got these 5 BUSDs, they're going to change it for Naira or for the local currency there. So we cannot talk about dollars over here. But now you got 40 BUSDs out of 5 contribution, meaning 40. So how many of you agree that I actually can go up and upgrade to the $20 value and keep 20 for myself? That's why we refer to the program as a self-generating benefit. Look at this. I contribute 5, I got 40, I go up 20. But that is not my investment. Why? Because I'm keeping 20 where my 5 was already back in my package. So the new level of 20 is not coming from me. It's a self-generating benefit. And now I got 2 levels. 5, recycle every 12 a contribution. But now I got 20, where the first 3 goes where? To your superior upline organization, right? But the next 8 goes back to your package. Please memorize what I just said. Because 8 times 20 will be 160. There ain't no way anybody can have a risk of losing their money. First of all, because it's a very small kind of contribution. But secondly, because those 20 BUSDs are self-generating benefit back to you. This is what I mean. 8 contributors, 8 community members will return 20 BUSDs back to you. So how much is 8 times 20? Okay, that's going to make 160. And again, the same format, because it's the same program. It is the same behavior. It is the same algorithm. Number 9 will reset that 20 BUSDs matrix. It resetted it back to 0 by that number 9 buying in from you another totally new 20 BUSDs matrix. Perpetually, that's going to keep happening by design. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 times 20 is 160, 800% return of a value that is self-generated. It's not coming from my package. I started with 5 BUSDs. I keep 20 as a benefit. So it's not coming from my package. It's not coming from my paycheck. Matter of fact, I need to clarify that on difference on other looking like matrices, you are not reinvesting the entire benefits that you have. You're investing, look at this. Out of 20, your benefit would be 160. But your next level would be, look at this, ladies and gentlemen, 65. How many of you will recommend me to go up to 65 because I'm keeping 95 for myself? So I capitalized with 160 BUSDs, but my next level is only 65. What's going to happen here, I need you to remember this, that every level is self-generated. Number one. Secondly, every level that you go up, you're keeping a residual for yourself. You are not reinvesting the entire benefit. So now let me go to the numbers here, because numbers never lies. 65, that level works just equally like the 5 and the 20, but it's separately. Now I got 3 different programs, 3 different matrices generating that benefit for me. So 65 now would be times 8 equal 520. Another 800% return of my 65 contribution, which is now my contribution. It's a self-generating value for me being a part of a larger community. 65 times 8 is 520, but my next level is 250. So I'm keeping 270 for myself. 250 times 8 would be 2,000. But my next level is 900. I'm keeping 1,100 for myself. Now I go to 900, right? Times 8 would be 7,200. Look at what's happening on my number 6 level. I'm talking about 7,000 BUSDs. And United States equally $7,000. I'm talking about a different result with an amazing technology, an amazing idea, geniusly generated. But now I can go up to 3,500 because I already capitalized on 7,000. I'm going on to a very, very profitable level, but it's self-generated. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 3,500 times 8, same operation, is going to be 28,000. An entire year of somebody working a regular job in the United States. Sometimes not even equally to 28,000. So people do not go to that kind of level on the yearly income. For me to fast forward over here, understand that you can choose any level to get it started, but you got to go in the same order that is designed. You cannot go to the 65 without going to the 20. You cannot go to the 20 without going to the 5. But you can choose any way on how to get it started, how to manage your Genius Club. So the levels, you can choose it. Some people started very small, but the profit is very small. So that's why some people over here now is starting to get more aggressive on how to register. So I have to explain that every time you go up to a level, you can do that freely, individually. So you do not need to wait for your sponsor to go up in your level, including on getting started. We cannot make the decision for you. You choose the level of participation that you want to be into the matrix. So let me put an example. I am already in the A level, and I sponsor you on that A level. But suddenly, you got 8 times that level, meaning you got 800% return, equally like me. Matter of fact, you can reset and complete your level before me. You don't need to wait for me. That's why we always announce and share with you that this is not a multi-level or a sales organization, even though they have a design for support and training, because this is a community for me. So if you choose to go to the number 9, you are already at a higher level than me. Meaning, I'm not going to get the profits. I'm not going to get the contribution of the 9 level because I never upgraded. Why? I don't know. Maybe limiting, or maybe me realizing the contribution for personal issues. Whatever is the reason, you upgraded before me, and I'm not going to get that contribution on level 9 because I never acquired. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the good news. As soon as I go up to that level, in future transactions, I'm going to always have the follow me function. So my organization will always follow me as soon as I am at that level. I need you to understand that what I just said. You got multiple forms of contribution because your upline, your superior organization is also spilling over contribution to your organization, meaning you may get contribution from people you don't know. You're also going to get contribution for your organization, or let's say the people that you refer, and you're also going to get contribution for the people that upgraded before they sponsor, as soon as you are at that level. So this is very, very, very aggressive programming, very diversified in terms of whatever you hear out there of platforms returning income and things like that. Because this is not about income, this is about contribution. And notice that I mentioned contribution, not donation or gift. We are not giving our money away, and we are not donating our money neither. What we have is a community contribution, and the community returned it 8 times to me, and that second row. Now, this image that you see right now reflects the entire vision of what we have. You can get it started on any point. But if you notice, every time on the last column that you have a residual staying in your package, staying in your wallet. So it's very, very profitable on that terms that you're always keeping a difference for yourself, even though that the next level is self-generated. Okay? So you can go anytime to any level. We recommend that you get started properly in a way that you can perform in a more beneficiary contribution level, let's say, because of this reason. We recommend 4 levels because it's not the same thing get a contribution times 250 than getting a contribution times 65. So we know that 250 times A would be 2,000 BUSDs. And 2,000 BUSDs, we cover the entire acquisition of 520, 65, 250, that equals 340 BUSDs. So you made an effort to go to 340 contribution, but you're gonna capitalize 8 times the 250, which is a lot more than that. So that's why we recommend it, because we believe that is more common sense, okay, to get better payout out of the same effort. You bring in 3 by 3 9. You put in the same effort that you put for 5, but you are in a more convenient participation. We know that at this point you already know what Genius Close is about. You already know. It's a simple matrix where in the second row I'm getting A contributions. I cannot explain it better than that. Somebody asks you what this is about, you can say, but it's a simple matrix where on a second level, on a 3 by 3, on the second level I'm getting A contributions. That's it. You don't need to know anything else. But you need to understand that this is blockchain, meaning people need to use a crypto wallet. People need to know how to receive and send those BUSDs. And you need to get that information out of your sponsor. So at this moment, I need to thank you for listening to me. I feel accomplished when I present, because I believe it's a duty as a professional to keep sharing this unique opportunity for better people's life. I feel like it's for me, it's a responsibility. So at this moment, I'd like to thank you, but I also like to bring, if possible, bring Elvis the audio to the screen. So maybe something that I forgot to say, maybe some idea that he may have on something that I missed out. So I just want to thank Elvis and thank you for being here with me at this moment. And I look to see you forward in future presentations. So Elvis,
Well, thank you. Thank you. I want to give you a round of applause for a very clear presentation. We have a few uh, guests here. We have a few people. I want to say, I want to congratulate Deborah for being here in this presentation. She was in the presentation yesterday in the afternoon. And, you know, it's very nice seeing you here, Deborah. I see other people also. I see A22, A97. I see Eliseo from Dominican Republic. I see John T. I see Luis. Well, I know that we had a great message delivered. We're living in a time where every day more and more technology is influencing the way economy moves. So there's not a lot I can say about the presentation that Chris um, did tonight. Just to tell you that time is ticking and it's ticking fast. I mean, if you're not on board yet, if you're still someone who hasn't made the decision to join this club, you're missing out. You're missing out on an opportunity because this um, community-driven opportunity um, may be what you need for this 2023. Okay, economy is not gonna get any better. Lots of question marks are coming. Many political instability. Uh, a lot of political instability is happening in the world. So tonight, more than asking people to open the microphone or anything like that, I'm gonna tell you to reflect on what are your options, right? Take action, start tonight, start today, and I'm sure you're going to see the results just like we are seeing those results. So I don't have much to say. Just thank you for being here, and I'm gonna ask you, Chris, to dismiss the meeting. Say your final words.
I just want to say, Elvis, and thank you. I just want to say, because I think I know a couple of people already as a guest tonight. This is the second time we're presenting in this time frame, but this is your opportunity. Like Elvis says, we're growing like between 10, 15 new registration per day already. Um, and that means maybe next 30 days will be 300, 400 new affiliates. So you may be missing out or with the power, the acquisition power that we're putting together here. We're growing in multiple countries. We grow in the United States, Latin America, and Africa, United Kingdom, Europe. And you may be missing out every day you're not here. Why? Was it $5 or $20 or 65 or 340 for an international opportunity like this one? I think you should think twice about what I just said. We are guiding people one by one. We're taking people by their hands, teaching even what to say, even how to talk to people. Meaning we try to avoid all the resistance and all the fantasy in the industry. And we know, we are confident we have a good proposition. So please reflect on that. Talk to the person that invited you. I happen to be very, very, I feel accomplished today by being the presenter, but we have a lot more to do. So thank you for being with us. Talk to the person that invited you. And more than that, the information you receive is only information. When you take action on that information, it becomes an opportunity. So thank you, Elvis, for having me, and thank you for every participating person today. Have a good one.